Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Andi's Valentine Tree, written by mother-daughter duo Once Upon a Dance. This is the story of Andi, who loves nothing more than dance class and looks forward to ballet class every day after school. Andi has a really special way of getting to school too, walking through a dense wooded forest where there is a friend, a little squirrel, named Lou. There's also a tree that's super majestic and really lovely, and Andi passes by it every day. One day, Andi swears they hear a whisper that says, "Dance for me." And when Andi does, bits of the branches move out of the way to allow Andi to pass by. Unfortunately, though, Andi doesn't get to live in this world of joy and peace all the time. At school, there are several friends and maybe not so friends who don't see dancing the same way Andi does. There's a lot of bullying and getting picked on, and Andi needs to pull themselves together to find a way to fit in even when everyone else feels like Andi stands out. This story is really lovely in a lot of ways. So it follows the path of other books by this duo, by Once Upon a Dance. So it's got 3 different elements. You have the illustration, which takes up most of each page. You have the description of what movements are happening. And you also have the bulk of the story. So these stories are written for an elementary school aged audience, particularly because of the length of the text and also because of the subject matter involved. So this one in particular has the dance component, but it also really focuses on the social emotional element of what happens when there are bullies in school, when there are people who see another classmate as being particularly different for one reason or another, and how everyone can kind of manage those feelings and turn them into a more positive light. So Ballerina Kenora is always here demonstrating the movements. This one actually has a lot of ballet terminology, so you can learn different movements, different basics for the bar as you're going through the story. So whether you have a reader who is interested in dance and also kind of dealing with that bullying aspect at school, or just loves the idea of blending dance and movement with nature, this is a story that will resonate in several different ways. If this sounds like a great fit for you and your dancer, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.